Timeout, Vilonia. Foul on the 2 for the Eagles. Tyson Works. Team 7. His fifth goes to 5, 8th on the team. Calvin Goodman for the ball. Foul on the left for the Eagles. 180 for team 8. His second, team 8 at the line with a 1-1 opportunity. Salute Dibble. This serve, allowing the two-shot opportunity. Tyler Moran. Coming out Mount Hall. Allowing the two-shot opportunity. Hallelujah.
Eagle fans, we're back here again. Drake Toll and Steve Austin. Some sound quality issues, but I think the crowd's been able to take care of that. 49-49 is your score. There are 3 seconds, 2.8 seconds on the clock. The Eagles will have a last-second shot here. Make or miss. Make, we send the game away. We get to go home. Miss, we go to overtime. Got to figure with 2.8 on there, 3 seconds to go in the game. Hunter Neely is set to take the shot here. Good chance that's what we'll see. Eagles setting up. On the court, Wirtz, Goers, Neely, Kelly, and Moran to inbound. He's got Wiedemeyer on him. Wiedemeyer's huge. We could see Wirtz run down to the low post, try to catch an alley-oop here. We saw it against Greenbrier. Could we see it again? Moran receives the basketball. 2.8 on the clock. Moran, the inbound to Wirtz. Wirtz can't catch. Stolen away. Half-court shot to win it. Does not fall. Goes ever so close for the Bombers. And we are headed to overtime. Not for the first time this season. The Eagles faced Morrilton in an overtime game earlier this season, and they are headed there now. Overtime period will be 4 minutes. 49-49 is your score. It's been a raucous game, to say the least, for the Mountain Home student section, as they themselves have gotten themselves into a bit of a situation down there. No involvement from any staff yet here at Mountain Home, but it's been hard to explain so far. Steve could probably explain it better than I can, because right now it's just been quite the battle down there. Set to tip for both teams will most likely be Wiedemeyer and Kelly. Foul trouble has not plagued either team. The Eagles are in the double bonus, as well are the Mountain Home Bombers. Thank you for joining us again on the Vilonia Sports Network. Call your everyone you know. If they're an Eagle fan, they need to be watching this for sure. It has been a close ball game, and one that's going to be remembered for a lot of years. Overtime here, 49-49. The Vilonia Eagles come into the ball game at 9-12 overall. The Bombers of Mountain Home come in with an overall record of 10-11. Here we go, set to tip. The Bombers have the home goal to our right side. The Eagles with the visitor goal to our left side. And the tip is going to be controlled by the Bombers. Bomber basketball. Cruz has it in the quarter, guarded by Moran. Back up top to number 1. That's their guard. That's Benton. Bashir's with it on the far side, guarded by Goers. Benton now in the corner, trying to set up the offense for the Bombers. Drives inside. His shot is up and in. A little reverse layup there for number 1, Benton. 51-49, 3 from Moran. No. Rebound, Goers. Big board. Back out to Hunter Neely. Hunter Neely, tight defense from number 1, Talon Benton. Back over to Moran. Inside 3:15 to go here in this overtime period. Trey Kelly's knocked down 1 tonight. He drives inside on Wiedemeyer. It'd be great to get Wiedemeyer out of the game right here. He's got a couple fouls already on him. Trey Kelly drives, puts it up, no, rebound, and foul called on the floor on Mountain Home. No, they will call that on the Eagles. It looked for a second there, he was pointing down to 21 for the Mountain Home Bombers, but no. That's Tyson Wirtz called for the foul, headed to the line with 2:55 to go for the Bombers is number 21, Garrett Deschy. They'll have 2 shots. They are in the double bonus with 10 fouls. That's the 3rd foul on Wirtz. Deschy's first shot way short, off the mark. Once again, 51-49, 2:55 to go. Eagles trail. Gischke's second free throw is up. That one's in. Wirtz inbounds to Trey Kelly, the middleman. He's going to take it into the front court himself. Eagles trail the ball game by 3. Eagles led by 3 at halftime. Came into the overtime period, obviously tied up at 49-49 and have yet to score as we're a minute and 15 into the period. Neely drives. Back out to Moran. Moran. He's shot a couple tonight. He drives inside. Back out to Trey Kelly for 3. No. Rebound Wirtz. And it's stolen away by number 1. That's Benton. Could have stepped out of bounds. No call. Bomber basketball inside 2.5 minutes to go, nearing the halfway point of the overtime period. Number 1, Benton up top with the basketball. He's got Neely guarding. Benton makes his way inside, driving, kicks back out to Bashirs. Bashirs brings it up top. Mountain Home Bombers can take their time here, up by 1 possession, controlling the possession of the basketball. That's Cruz in the short corner, back up top to Benton. Benton working the wing. Skip across, they got Wiemeyer down low, drive inside from Bashirs. He's got an awkward shot, no, rebound Moran. Could have been fouled on a bump from 23, Cruz, no call. Moran to the front court to Neely. Neely with the basketball on the near side wing. Takes a couple dribbles down inside to Tyson Wirtz. Those post feeds have been effective. Getting the ball out to Moran for 3. Got it! Bottom of the net! Tyler Moran ties the game! Nearing a minute and 30 to go. We've got a tie ball game. Couple knockdown free throws here in the overtime period. And that 3 from Tyler Moran has tied us back up at 52 all. Inside a minute and a half to go in the period. Bashirs up top to Wiemeyer. Wiemeyer has not worked well outside tonight, but he's been a force down inside. Wirtz guarding Benton. Trey Kelly has stayed in the ballgame down on Wiemeyer. That shot. Go. No. Rebound. Rebound. Goers. It doesn't go. Goers into the front court for the Eagles. A minute left to go in the ballgame. Moran on the far side wing. Passes back up top to Wirtz. Wirtz is guarded by Wiemeyer. Controlling the low block defensively is 21, Garrett Daishi for the Bombers. Eagles have a tie ball game. Look for them to call a timeout here. Hold the ball for another, 30 seconds or so is the opportunity they'll try to get, but Moran puts it up. No! Rebound! Mountain Home, and there's a foul call late. It seemed as though Hunter Neely was able to run in and poke the ball away from number 3 for the Bombers, Bashirs. However, they do call a foul. A lot of contact there. The foul was warranted. And Bashirs will have 2 shots with 38 seconds left to go in the ball game. Once again, both teams in the double bonus. Bashirs, 6-foot guard, just a junior. First shot won't go. Once again, if you know any Eagle fan anywhere, let them know we've got an overtime ball game and they can tune in on the Vilonia Sports Network with Drake Toll on YouTube immediately. This game an instant classic is Bashirs' second free throw. That one falls. Goers with it. Eagles trail by 1. Look for a timeout here as Goers takes it. The Daddy Boy chants are resonating from the student section of Mountain Home. Mountain Home fans, many on their feet. Goers drives and puts it in. What a shot! Grant Goers! Timeout Mountain Home with 21 seconds to go. And Daddy's Girl is what he's been named by the student section, but Daddy's Girl puts that one up and in to put the Eagles up by 1. 54-53. Great shot from Goers, and you know he tries it. We've seen him try that most all season. I don't know what you call it, but he's able to put it up and in. As you can see, Coach Goers and Coach Hagan talking about the defensive possession. The next one becomes crucial for the Eagles as Mountain Home will look to most likely try to hit a last-second shot, barring they don't find a wide-open layup with 21.6 seconds left to go on the game clock. Eagles up by 1. Once again, Facebook it, Snapchat it, Instagram it, man, everything you can, because this game is true to finish in a classic way as we are already hit past the 9 o'clock threshold here from Mountain Home. These Eagles are set to be home at roughly 3 a.m. That's about the only crowd-friendly chant we've heard from the Bomber students this evening so far. We've heard the classic BS, the Daddy's Girl, and many others we can't say on air, actually. So, been an interesting night, kind of a hostile night here at Mountain Home, hasn't it, Steve?
Oh, yes. Yes, very, very.
The Eagles.
In the police mode here a couple times.
Steve almost did have to jump in police mode, but you're in cameraman mode still, right? We've got 23 seconds left to go. They've now moved it to 23 seconds. In high school basketball, there's no review, and they're at home, but they add a second of 1.2 seconds to the clock for the Bomber faithful. You know, sometimes give them a little more of a shot. The Eagles on defense with a full court press set. Goers guarding the guard, Benton. Benton will take it in the front court. They're going to try to find Wiemeyer here. Wiemeyer's been their leading scorer all night. Benton's got it on the near side in the corner. He's got Wirtz and Goers trying to draw a trap. Head coach is trying to coach him. He won't do what the coach wants him to do, and finally a timeout. Excuse me, not the most professional I've stayed broadcasting. Rather, you had Coach Josh Fulcher screaming at Talon Benton down there, as well as screaming at the officials, and he could not get across what he was trying to resonate from both of those guys. But I tell you right here, you're most likely to see them try to draw up a play for Wiemeyer. We haven't seen Wiemeyer dunk in the ball game. I'm not sure we've seen him dunk when we played them at home. However, you look at a lob pass down low to him, and you're really looking at something that could work here. If the Eagles time the jump right, they can steal that ball away. Otherwise, the Eagles are coming out here with a win. This is a make-or-miss situation for the Bombers. If they hit this shot, they'll come home with a victory, advancing them to an overall of 11-11. And if they miss this shot, the Eagles will advance to 10-12 overall and drop the Bombers to 9-12. Set the start of the game for the Eagles was Wirtz, Moran, Goers, as well as Neely, as well as Kelly. Haven't seen a ton of variation. Most of those guys have stayed out there for most of the night, and you got to know they're watching Wiemeyer right here. Wiemeyer's the big man, and Wiemeyer is probably the one that Mountain Home's going to try to target the most. Inbounding the basketball is number 3, Hunter Bashirs. Once again with 5.8, so they've added more time to the clock. 5.8 seconds to go. Bashirs to inbound. Bashirs with it. He gets it into Benton. Benton drives. His shot goes. That shot falls. The buzzer rang off. No, it's a charge! It's a charge! It's a charge! I don't believe it! It's a charge! The Eagles win the game! The Eagles win the game! It's a charge! They're going home with a victory! 54-53! It's a charge! The clock expires! The Eagles have won the game! The Eagles have won the game! The Eagles in overtime have knocked off the Mountain Home Bombers! Number 1 Benton throw in the lane. He took a charge. The Eagles win the game. 54-53. Time has expired. Put that in your coffee pot and drink it. The Eagles have won the game. The Eagles have won the game. Mountain Home knocked off at home. The Eagles go 2-0 on the night with a big girls win, and the boys win by 1 in overtime. Oh my gosh. What a game. The charge to seal it off on what would have been an and-one opportunity, and the Eagles come home victorious in a quite a battle. The Eagles win it. I cannot believe it. Steve, I can't believe it. The Eagles have won the game. Wow. What a play to end it, and the Mountain Home fans are stunned.
And sometimes it just falls our way, you know. We ain't got many breaks here this year. That was a big one.
How about that? The final score, 54-53. Put that on your highlight reel. Wow, the Eagles have done it in what I think we both thought was an and one. They called out a charge that last second and bring home the win. A 3.5-hour bus ride ensuing for the Vilonia Eagles, but what a game. Signing it off, Drake Toll, the voice of the Vilonia Eagles, and Steve Austin on the Vilonia Sports Network. The Eagles win the game 54-53.